If I asked you right now to open your banking app, would you feel calm or would your heart rate increase slightly? Let me ask you a question and please be honest with yourself. When was the last time you opened your bank balance without feeling a small knot in your stomach? When was the last time money felt calm, not confusing, not stressful, and not heavy? For many of us, money isn't just about numbers. It's about fear, comparison, guilt, and the quiet thought we carry around us that says, am I doing okay in life? Here's the question I want to explore today. What if money isn't the problem, but our relationship with money is the problem? Today's episode is not about earning more. It's not about the hustle. It's not about becoming rich overnight. But it's about something much more important: peace. Hey everyone, I'm Shrikant and welcome to the Warm Story Show. And welcome to Financial Freedom February. The Warm Story Show is a place where we share warm stories, gentle reflections, and small ideas that quietly change the way we live. If January was about removing clutter from our minds and habits, February is about removing something much more subtler: money fear, money guilt, money shame, and money confusion. Because financial freedom doesn't begin in your bank account, it begins in the nervous system. So, why does money feel so heavy? Let's normalize something first. If money makes you anxious, you're not irresponsible. You're not bad with money. You're not failing in life. You're human. Because money carries emotion. Think about it. Money decides where we live. Money decides what we eat. Money decides how safe we feel. And money decides whether we'll feel ahead or behind. And slowly, without us noticing, money stops being a tool and becomes a judge. So, where do our money stories begin? Most of our beliefs about money were formed even before we ever earned it. From what we heard at home, what our parents constantly stressed about, what society celebrates, and what social media constantly compares. Some of us heard it's very hard to earn money. Some of us learned if you have money, you're successful. Some of us heard never talk about money. And those stories stayed with us. So when you feel stressed thinking about money, we are often reacting to these old stories and not present reality. Let me tell you a small story. This is about one of my friends from Chennai. Let's call her Ananya. She was a teacher and she earned modestly, nothing extravagant. Every month, her salary would arrive and poof, disappear. Rent, groceries, electricity, family contributions, and occasional shopping. And by 15th of every month, her bank balance would dip low enough to make her feel uncomfortable. Not dangerous, just uncomfortable. But here's what made it worse. Her friend from Bangalore was constantly posting photos from new cafes, international trips, and branded purchases. Every scroll made Ananya feel smaller, and she started comparing. She told herself quiet stories: I'm behind. I didn't choose the right career, and I'm not growing. One day, during a power cut, she lit a candle and she did something differently. Instead of scrolling, she took a paper and wrote down three numbers: her monthly income, her fixed expenses, and the amount she wished she had saved. Then she realized something very simple. She wasn't irresponsible, but she was unintentional. From the next month, she did one thing that really changed everything. Every month, when her salary arrived on the same day, she had transferred 1,500 rupees to a separate savings account. No dramatic lifestyle change, no extreme budgeting, not becoming rich overnight, just as simple as 1,500 rupees. The first month felt small. The third month felt reassuring. But by the eighth month, she had built herself an emergency buffer. But something else changed too. She had stopped comparing because she no longer felt behind. She felt in control. Not rich, not ahead, but steady. And sometimes that's what financial freedom looks like. Notice something about Ananya's story. Her income didn't double. She didn't switch careers, nor did she switch cities. What changed? Clarity. She moved from emotional reaction to intentional action. And that shift alone reduced anxiety more than any salary hike could. Most of our financial stress comes from financial vagueness. When money is undefined, it feels threatening. When money is visible and intentional, it feels manageable. So let's gently rewrite the idea of financial freedom. Financial freedom is not luxury cars, not early retirement fantasies, or becoming a financial expert. Financial freedom means sleeping peacefully at night, not panicking about expenses, feeling confident about small decisions, spending without guilt, saving without fear, and feeling in control even when things aren't perfect. That's the financial freedom we are going to be talking about this month. Think of money like a relationship. If there's avoidance, silence, fear, guilt, then the relationship becomes unhealthy. Many of us avoid checking balances, avoid conversations, avoid planning, and hope things magically improve. But avoidance doesn't bring peace. Understanding does. This month, we are not fixing money, we are befriending it. Let's try one gentle exercise. This week, don't fix anything, just observe. Ask yourself three questions. When do I feel most anxious about money? What story am I telling myself about my financial life? Where can I add one small act of intention? No overhaul, no punishment, just awareness. That's it. Let me share a positive news that fits perfectly here. One of the most respected investors in the world, Mr. Warren Buffett, still lives in the same modest house he purchased back in 1958. Despite being a billionaire, he has often spoken about how financial peace comes from simplicity and clarity, but not excess. His philosophy is very simple: spend less than you earn, invest patiently, avoid lifestyle inflation, and value peace over status. Now that's powerful because it reminds us that even at the highest levels of wealth, calm matters more than more. Here's what Financial Freedom February looks like on the Warm Story Show. In today's episode, we have talked about changing your relationship with money. In the next episode, we'll talk about why smart people feel financially broke. In the third episode, we'll design a calm and confident financial future. In the finale of Financial Freedom February, we will reflect on what this month has taught us. No jargon, no pressure, just small steps that feel doable to achieve financial freedom. Before we end today's episode, I want to invite you into this conversation. Leave a comment and tell me what emotion comes to you when you think about money, or what money belief did you grow up with. You don't need to be perfect or polished. Your comment might help someone else feel less alone. And I read every comment and I truly mean that. Let me leave you with this thought. You don't need to earn more to be worthy. You don't need to catch up with anyone. You don't need to fix everything this month. You're allowed to learn, you're allowed to go slow, and most importantly, you're allowed to start from exactly where you are. Financial freedom isn't a destination, it's a relationship. And like all relationships, it begins with understanding. The Warm Story Show is available on Apple Podcast, Spotify, YouTube Music, and Amazon Music. Share this with someone who might benefit from this. Thank you for being here. Thank you for trusting the Warm Story Show. Next week, we'll be talking about why smart people feel financially stuck. Until then, be kind to yourself and remember, peace is the real wealth. Thank you.